This Airbnb is going to be our home for the next few days as we explore Lapland. I'm super excited because I'm going to be doing all of this with my best friend Anne.
Oh my gosh. That's our little cabin. The skies are pink.
This small town called Sariselka is located in the middle of the forest in northern Finland. As a Swede, Finland has never really been high up on the list of places that I want to visit, maybe because it's so cold and dark as well. But my best friend Anne convinced me, so we wanted to see if Lapland really was the winter wonderland that it looked like on Instagram. As I've gotten older, I've really started to love visiting colder destinations. As you can tell, I'm already in love with this place. The scenery is so beautiful with pink skies and snow-covered trees. In the end of the video, I go through all the expenses for our trip, because when I travel myself, I really like to know what things cost before I go somewhere. We made our way into the town, which was a 30-minute walk from our Airbnb, and the views did not disappoint. We walked to a small shopping mall where we got some breakfast and waited for our guide to pick us up to go husky sledding.
And Anne is sweeping so that we have somewhere to sit and eat breakfast before we go on a husky ride.
We then got picked up by a British lady who drove us to where the huskies were. They had already fixed the sleds, and the dogs were barking so much. They were super eager to go. Anne started pushing the sled, and I got to sit and enjoy the ride.
Yay! I want to wave, but I can't.
The views were absolutely breathtaking. It really felt like we were deep into the wilderness of Lapland. We tried being super present, just taking in the beautiful nature around us and making the absolute most out of this experience.
Yep, they're trained. This is so fun. I want to go. And it's blue or like pink, yellow, orange everywhere around us.
Like imagine if it was yesterday's weather.
Yeah.
We're super lucky with the weather.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Yeah, no, it would not be nice in a snowstorm. Well, they're running!
To run a bit because they're basically just walking.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Well, we're on our way back. Or no, I don't know.
We are?
Maybe not, I don't know actually. Oh, me?
Do you want to say hello?
Tell me also.
Look at it. Hey. These were our doggies. And they all have names, but I forgot them.
So they live a puppy life. They see a lot of people and traffic here, but you can imagine it's not nice to be hauled by thousands of strangers. So we have the thing that you can put your fingers through and give them attention that way, but we are not taking them out of the fence. So take your chance, stick your fingers, get some puppy licks and...
Hey!
Okay, you know what? Here.
Hey!
Here's my name. Yeah, I know.
Hey! Oh!
Yeah, just have my leg. Yeah, just have my leg.
Kiss it, hug!
Yeah, yeah.
Peck! Look at it!
Yeah, have my entire leg.
Oh. Oh my god!
You want it?
Oh, tack! Tack så mycket! So we just finished the Husky thing and now we're having lunch. And what are you having?
I'm having some soup with salmon and I think it's pineapple.
Pineapple and salmon?
Yeah,
It's very
I think
interesting.
so. I'll try.
And a salad.
Then some red beet salad and olive salad.
I'm also having a salad and some lentil soup.
Enjoy!
On our second day, we didn't have any activity planned until the evening, which was snowmobiling to see if we could find some northern lights. Anne had just been to Tromsø in the north of Norway and seen the most amazing northern lights. And even though I'm Swedish, I've never really seen that bright of northern lights, just faint ones and a few times. So we had really high hopes. We took turns driving, and our guide Diego let us drive in the fresh snow, and we also took the opportunity to make some snow angels. We eventually ended up seeing the northern lights, but sadly they weren't as bright as I would have wanted to. Later on in the video, we go hunting for some more northern lights in Rovaniemi, and we actually ended up seeing a bit brighter ones, so stay tuned for that. Once we were finished driving, we sat by the fire and warmed ourselves up with some Finnish hot berry juice. On the last day here, we just had some fun tobogganing down a small hill with our sleds that our Airbnb host let us borrow.
Yay! We're perfect!
Okay, let's go.
Wait, but how am I gonna turn left and right? I'll figure it out. I'm gonna go. Oh! I didn't make it very far. There's Yaya.
So right now we are just outside little village of Sariselska, and we've been staying in this little Airbnb, and I'm going to show you the inside. So right when you come in, there is this heating closet which has like saved us. We can keep all of our hats and gloves and shoes, and it'll be warm like for the next time we use it. It's been the best. And then when you walk in, to the left we have the kitchen with fridge, freezer, and yeah, all the stuff we need to like cook. On the right side, we have the living room, which is like consists of dining table and couch and a table. This hasn't looked like this for the past days because we've been like moving this table and doing yoga here every morning, which has been very relaxing. And then the best part of the whole Airbnb is the sauna. So we come in and it's just a normal bathroom, but with a sauna. And we've been doing sauna every day and then jumping into the snow. That has been really great. And a shower. And the last part, the bedroom with a very hard mattress. But I actually slept really great here, but Anne slept really bad, apparently. The door opens up to the backside. This is, I think it's like a barbecue place, but we actually never used it. But as you can see in the snow, after we sauna, we would come out here and roll around in the snow. Feel me like this. Oh! I got snow on the camera. So that was our apartment.
On the internet, we had seen a lot about the Santa Claus village in Rovaniemi. So we of course had to check it out and ended up taking a 4-hour bus ride instead of the plane to get there.
We just arrived to the Santa Claus village, so I don't know what we're gonna do now. Maybe meet Santa or go see some reindeer. We'll see.
At first, we were pretty excited to see the Santa Claus village, but we quickly realized this was not a place for us.
So we decided to skip the meeting Santa Claus because it felt like a huge tourist trap.
Yep.
And the line was so long.
Yep.
So now we're looking at reindeer.
Let's just pretend he's happy.
Oh god.
The reindeer. Oh, that looks so happy.
Yeah. I'm glad we're not doing that.
Not only was everything extremely expensive, but the lines were super long as well. It felt like a completely different experience to the one that we had in Sariselka. And at this point, we were super grateful that we had chosen to spend our time in the Airbnb in Sariselka instead of staying at an Arctic resort or at the Santa Claus village. And if we were to redo this vacation, we would have chosen to go to another town in Lapland like Levi. We spent our time much better in Rovaniemi looking for more northern lights and visiting the Arctica Museum, where you can learn about the history of Lapland. Overall, I'm still really happy with everything that we did. As I said earlier, I would share the expenses for the trip. This is per person and it is in euro because in Finland they use euro. 5 nights Airbnb cost 313 euro. The transportation, bus, snowmobile activities cost 299 euro. The food costs 125 euro. The museum costs 7 euro, which is a total of 855 euro per person for this trip. I didn't include the flight prices, obviously, because it's different depending on where you travel from. My top tip is to find a cheap Airbnb and not an expensive resort. And even though the activities are quite expensive, they are 100% worth it.